Felonious assault, kidnapping, and strangling of a 5-year-old. Those are the charges a 10-year-old faced today in court. Good evening, I'm Katie Usen.
And I'm Tara Morgan. News 5's Nadine Abusada was there for the arraignment. At this time, we are not showing or naming the children involved due to their age.
This type of behavior doesn't deserve grace. They knew what they were doing, and they was okay with that. They even play after not caring about my baby.
For the first time since Antavia Kennebrew says her 5-year-old daughter was assaulted in a field.
First of all, before she continues, I want to once again give a big shout out to this mother. She has been fighting for her daughter since day one. For those of you who don't know, she left her daughter with a trusted family member. And the reason why she left her daughter with a trusted family member, she had some type of medical procedure she had to get done, and she couldn't watch after her daughter while getting that procedure done. And for whatever reason or whatever negligence, that relative did not properly supervise her daughter. And you know what? When you leave your child with somebody, whether it's a professional, a daycare, a school, or a family member, or a friend, or even a neighbor, those individuals are now allowing themselves to be legally responsible for your child. That person legally failed that child by not properly supervising that young person, which results in them sneaking out of the house and then being accosted first and then assaulted by these perpetrators. There's definitely some blame to go around here, but it's not with the mother. The blame squarely is with the parents of those perpetrators and that relative who was watching the victim. None of them did their job. Now, initially, the police told this mother, and I even agreed with it, guys, because based off of my experience, we would not have charged these young people with the charges that they were charged with here. Initially, law enforcement told this mother, we can't do anything about this. We're not going to charge these perpetrators. But she kept fighting, and putting the word out there and going on news channels and putting it out there to the point where people like myself and others on YouTube started covering her case, bringing more awareness to her case. And I think her fight for justice for her baby resulted in law enforcement and the district attorneys out there to change their mind and decide to take this case seriously and charge these perpetrators. So this mother is a true hero because she has never stopped fighting for her daughter. And because she fought so hard, now she has this opportunity to make this statement in a court of law advocating for justice for her daughter. God bless this woman. She's doing an amazing job. Let's keep going.
She sat in the same courtroom as the 10-year-old girl accused of the attack.
Since this horrific act was done to her, she just been going through it, and that's how it should be for her offenders.
Today, Judge Kristin Sweeney arraigned the 10-year-old girl who appeared in juvenile court with a mask and hooded puffy coat.
This is going to be a very short hearing where I'm going to go over your rights with you.
She faces a list of charges, including attempted.
We have filed a.
First of all, this little girl needs to get help. But we got to ask ourselves, why would a 10-year-old girl participate in that type of behavior? I think this young person, and it doesn't in any way alleviate what they did to somebody else, but I think they've been victimized in their life. I guarantee you, that person that those little hands belong to, those little cute hands that you think would be a beautiful little, wonderful little girl who ends up actually being a monster, I guarantee you somebody made her that way. She didn't choose to be that way. She was made that way. And I think we need to acknowledge that, and we need to explore that as well, because just as much as this young person needs to be in juvenile and needs to see therapy and needs to see doctors and maybe take some medications to be a better human being and one day be a functional member of our society, just like we need to focus on her, there's probably some grown man or some grown boy that needs to be spending the next 25 years of his life in prison for what he did to her. I don't just want justice, ladies and gentlemen. I want 360 justice. I want everybody to go down who had a hand in creating this situation. Everybody. Let's keep going.
Competency motion, as we do have significant concerns for her ability to understand the statutory language of the complaint, as well as her legal rights in the proceedings today.
While the judge granted that motion, the prosecution asked that the 10-year-old be placed on house arrest with an ankle monitor.
They should not get grace or a break to return home and get prepared for their life to change, because not only did they been given enough time already, nothing prepared my baby for her life to be changed. She didn't get time.
The defense argued against the ankle monitor, referencing court Monday, where they said the child has faced threats at school, crowds at her home, and that the family has since moved for safety reasons.
If she is put on ankle monitor, that will become public knowledge. And if that is, and if someone figures out where she is living and they know that she is court ordered to be there, that could pose a potential safety risk to her and her family.
But Judge Sweeney ordered that house arrest and an ankle monitor are necessary.
Of course, because she's a danger to society right now. She's proved it. Look, a 5-year-old wanders out of the house, and rather than they find that 5-year-old playing hopscotch with her or patty cake or basketball, they find that 5-year-old in a field after having been assaulted in every way by this perpetrator. So yeah, she's a danger to society. As much as I want her to get help, I would not trust her around any of my kids. Even my soon to be 18-year-old, I wouldn't trust her with. She's a monster. I wouldn't trust her with myself. I'll probably fall asleep and wake up with a knife to my neck or something like that. She's a danger to society. So yeah, absolutely, the need for us to stay safe from her until she gets the help that she needs far outweighs whatever she may feel because she's got an ankle monitor on and people might find out where she's living. Well, you know what? Don't do the crime. You won't have to do the time. People won't have to know where you're living. But let's keep going.
One is the serious nature of these charges. Secondly, and I'm just going to note this for the record, we don't have a parent present in court today for MH. And so I am not sure what the living circumstances are outside of what was discussed in the closure hearing.
So what's next?
Her parent didn't show up. She was there by herself. Her parent was not there. Wow. And we wonder, like I told you guys, we always talk about this on this show, like clockwork. What makes the monster? Monsters just aren't made. They are bred. They are nurtured. They are created, molded. What made the monster? They don't just pop out of nowhere. Her own mother or father was not even present. And we wonder, why is this 10-year-old so wayward? Wow. Let's keep going.
Next, the 10-year-old girl will now undergo a competency evaluation, and there will be a hearing to follow. Now, regarding the 9-year-old boy accused as well, he did not appear in court today due to a family member having car issues. His hearing was rescheduled to next week. Now, if he doesn't appear again, the judge will issue a warrant for his arrest.
Wow, that is insane.